Hello guys, how are you doing today? This is the lesson 2 of the iMovie tutorial from Kaufherr Center. My name is Henrique, I'm the media technician, and today I'm gonna teach you the basic steps to edit your self-tape. So in lesson 1, we learned how to import files into iMovie and where to find them. So now that I have all the files that I need here in the project already, I'm gonna start to drag them to our timeline. Let's say this is my slate and this is my self-tape. I'm on my slate first for this one, so I'm just drag this down here to my timeline. From now on, what I'm going to do is basically cutting all the parts that I don't want in my final video. In the beginning, I don't want this beginning because you're not ready yet, you're preparing to start talking. So I'm gonna click where I find, okay, I think here it's a good place to start. So I'm gonna click on it. The cursor and this vertical line will be yellow. I can right click and split clip. Please don't cut or delete, because this will just erase everything you have. So just split clip, or the shortcut for this is Command B. So when I click on split clip, we'll create two different files. And I don't want this first one, so I just click on it and delete on the keyboard. And let's say I ended up here. This is a good place to end. I'll do the same thing. I'll repeat those steps. So I just click where I think is a good place to end. I'll right click, split clip. I'll select the clip that I don't want and delete. Okay, now I have my final thing here. Let's say you don't want to start just, if you play here, actually you have to put the cursor here and play. Okay, this is kind of weird. Let's say you want like a smooth entrance before you start speaking. You can come down here to the edge of the clip. When you see these two arrows pointing one to each side, you can right click and add cross dissolve. Or the shortcut for this is Command T on the keyboard. So you can add cross dissolve. Let's say I want to fade out to black here in the end as well. I can right click right here on the edge as well. When you see two arrows, add cross dissolve. This will fade in and fade out your video. So let's say both slate and the actual scene goes into the same video. I just do the same thing. I grab my self-tape, drag down here next to the slate, come here where I think is a good place to start, right click, split clip. This part I don't want, I just delete it. I can scroll here, or if you feel more comfortable, you can come to this bar here and just make it the timeline smaller or bigger. And let's say I want to finish right here the scene. So I click on it, right click, split click. Delete the last part that I don't want. And let's say I don't want to end like this. I want to fade out to black. So same thing. I'm gonna drag the cursor here to the edge. When I see both arrows, I'm gonna right click and add cross dissolve or Command T in the keyboard. Great, now I have my final file here. Let's say that in the middle of the editing, you did something wrong. Maybe you lost everything. Maybe you click on this and delete it. Keep calm, you didn't lose that. You can recover that. Go to the edit on the top of the page and press undo delete, or you can see the shortcut that is Command Z. So on iMovie, if I did something wrong and I delete something and I want to go back to where I was, you can hold the command and press Z. This will go back to where it was before. This is the basic step of editing iMovie, but it's really important. It's all you have to do if you're self-taping. This is the most important part of the editing, cutting off the parts you don't want in your final video. So make sure you're here for the next lesson, the third lesson of iMovie. Make sure you're tuned in with the Kaufherr Center, and I'll see you next time.